One thing that I'll never understand is when bus drivers will actively stop poor people from entering the bus because they didn't pay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That is a wild statement for somebody to make about bus drivers.
He ain't lying.
So this individual has accused bus operators. I'm a bus operator. As a matter of fact, I am a real life public transit bus operator in Sacramento, California. I've been driving buses a long time. I've driven transit buses for 2 different agencies, and I've driven school buses. So this person is saying that bus operators will actively stop poor people from entering the bus because they don't pay. There's more to the video, but I'm not even sure if I could keep going. So you're framing it as if bus operators, such as myself, are these evil, villainous crime bosses who are anti-poor, and we're pointing out who's poor. Oh, you're poor? You don't have any money? Get off the bus. Or you can't even get on to the bus to be kicked off the bus because I'm not going to let you on the bus because bus operators are anti-poor, according to this person. So check this out. As bus operators, technically, we don't have the authority to just allow everybody to ride for free.
I can't seem to find my bus fare nowhere.
Now, under certain circumstances, you just let it go because at a lot of transit agencies now, they have encouraged or even put policies in place for bus operators to not argue with people over bus fare. That's mainly because some of these situations can turn violent. There are people who are willing to unalive, assault, hurt, harm bus operators over bus fare, which is typically just a couple of dollars. Here goes a few examples. Here's one. Los Angeles city bus driver violently attacked by woman over bus fare dispute. That's May 6, 2024. CTA, that's Chicago. Bus driver attacked by passenger who wouldn't pay fare on Chicago's South Side. That's October 23rd, 2024. And this one, July 15th, 2025. Chicago man punched Rockford bus driver after refusing to pay fare. Now, the way this person in this video is talking, they would probably celebrate over these bus operators being hurt over bus fare. Please keep in mind that bus operators are not the ones who establish bus fare policies. We don't establish any of the policies. We are simply hired to perform our duties as a bus operator, which in most cases will include collecting fare. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule where a transit system does not collect fare at all, but that is the exception. In most cases, you will have to pay in order to ride the bus. As a matter of fact, most forms of transportation we have to pay for.
He ain't lying.
Seriously, you're directing your anger at the wrong individuals. You shouldn't direct your anger at the bus operators. You need to go above us. This is above us, this is above our pay grade. You need to talk to your elected officials. You need to speak with all the corporate people that run the transit agencies and actually make the decisions that unfortunately us bus operators, we bear the brunt of all of those decisions. Whenever there's a fare increase, whenever a route or routes are discontinued or cut, services cut, we get fussed at face to face. Like people are yelling at us about it. If service is delayed due to construction, traffic, or maybe the lack of staff on that particular day, the bus operators who are there and the other frontline staff members as well, we typically get fussed at about it. And as you can see, now we have this person that went on TikTok and said that bus operators are actively stopping poor people from riding the bus. Let's allow this person to continue to cook because they cooking.
No.
Why do you as a bus driver care about that? At the end of the day, you're getting your check at the end of the month. You're getting your bi-weekly check. Why the fuck do you care if someone pays to enter the bus or not? And it takes so much effort too, for them to stop and be like, hey, you need to pay, and waste so much time. Now you're running late. Now you made someone else run late. Why? Just let people come on the bus.
So this person is saying that we should just let everybody ride the bus. Like I said earlier, technically, that's not our decision to make. The company has said they pay the bus fare, then they ride the bus. And you're blaming the bus driver saying it takes so much effort. Now you're going to make people late. You're holding the bus up. How about the person that's refusing to pay the bus fare is holding the bus up? There's no accountability on the other side. You're getting onto the bus and causing issues with this individual, the bus operator, who is just at work trying to do their job, provide the service that they're supposed to provide. And you're blaming the bus driver for the person who does not have the bus fare.
Why do you as a bus driver care about that?
And quick disclaimer, I understand it can be tough for people. Even $2 or $3 for bus fare can be difficult. So this isn't about me coming down on people that don't have the bus fare, but this weird sense of entitlement and trying to shame bus operators for being in the position that they are and framing this as a situation where bus operators are anti-poor people.
Like,
That's crazy, and it's really disrespectful.
Nobody cares.
So I left a comment on this person's video and I said, bus drivers are not collectively trying to stop poor people from riding the bus. That's crazy to say. Then this other comment says, I asked my bus driver if I can get a ride and he asks, you don't got any money? Bro, no. If I did, I wouldn't be asking. And the creator of this video said, like, just let me on. My $2 is not going to make a difference. Keep in mind, if you're not paying $2, there are probably numerous other individuals who are also not paying $2. That $2 can add up. Now, I will say, typically the bus fare portion of the overall operating budget for a transit agency is one of the smallest chunks of income or revenue that they use, but they still use it. And then the creator of this video also pointed out that this happened in Seattle. So we're talking Seattle, Washington. So I did a quick search to see, does Seattle offer any options for people that may be, as this person said, poor? And I'm guessing this person is considering themselves poor. So do they offer any options for transit riders who are low income? Because I know a lot of transit systems will have programs. I'm not saying that these programs are perfect, but they will have some programs that offer reduced and even sometimes free bus fare for people that are eligible. So I didn't do a deep search, but I went to Google AI. I know a lot of people are using ChatGPT, but I went to Google AI. Seattle offers several low-income transit options, including the Orca Lyft card for a reduced $1 fare, a subsidized annual pass for those in greatest need, and various programs like Solid Grounds Access van rides and the free fare on the downtown circulator. Eligibility for these programs is based on income level and other criteria. King County Metro and Sound Transit, both agencies offer reduced fares for eligible riders through Orca Lyft. So I'm thinking instead of trying to shame bus operators, maybe check into some of those options. So no, bus drivers in general are not anti-poor people because as a bus operator, we serve all walks of life.